Problem 1. Cities A and B are 45 miles apart. Alicia lives in A and Beth lives in B. Alicia bikes towards B at 18 miles per hour, leaving at the same time. Beth bikes towards A at 12 miles per hour. How many miles from city A will they be when they meet? So cities A and B are 45 miles apart. And Alicia lives in A and Beth lives in B. Alicia bikes towards B at 18 miles per hour. So Alicia's biking towards B in this direction at 18 miles per hour. And whereas Beth biking towards A in this direction at 12 miles per hour. How many miles from city A will they be when they meet? Okay, so we can think of it like when they meet, they'll eventually meet each other at a point, right? So let's say they meet each other at this point. That means the total distance Alicia traveled plus the total distance Beth traveled is going to be equals to the total distance of the entire path. So, well, we know distance is equals to speed times time. We know Alicia's speed is 18 miles per hour, but we don't know their time. So since they will actually both be traveling the same time, because they start at the same time and they meet at the same time, which means they'll be traveling for the same amount of time. So we can just call both of their speeds equals to x. That means Alicia's distance is equals to 18 times x, and then Beth's distance is just 12x, and plus together the distances, we get a total distance, which is 45. So 30x equals to 45. So x is equals to 3/2. So now we know the total time they travel is equals to 3/2 hours. Oh, I know. Okay, so then since we know what the time is and we know what their speed is, we can just find the distance they each traveled. The distance Alicia traveled is s times t, so her speed is 18. Her time is 3/2. That gives us 54/2, which is 27. So we know Alicia travels 27 miles. Wait, what about the distance Beth travels? The distance Beth travels is just going to be 45 minus 27, which is 18. Okay, so now how do we find how many miles from city A will they be when they meet? So we're just looking at so let's say they meet at this point again. What is the distance from this point where they meet to A? What is this distance? That's what we're looking for. So we know Alicia's traveling this way, and she's going to be traveling for 27 miles, right? Which means the distance here to here, the distance from A to the point where they meet is just going to be 27. Because the point where they meet is going to be the part where Alicia travels her distance and Beth travels her distance. And we know Beth travels 18 miles, Alicia travels 27 miles. And this is the point where they meet, and Alicia starts from A. And you can see the distance from A to the point where they meet is just going to be 27. The same as the distance which Alicia travels. So our answer is just going to be E, 27.